have a sweep, I have a break of structure to the upside, I have a pullback, that's my liquidity, I have breaker block, I have FVG. So I have everything that I need to take a trade. So let's watch out how this trade will play out. I think we analyzed one trade before. Okay, we are checking out one trade before. Remember this guy? Do you still remember this guy? Yeah, you see the guy is almost at TP. It's almost at TP. But for me, I would like to take this trade from this region. I know this guy will push to the upside, but I don't trust this movement to give me what I really want, because there is no liquidity this guy is taking out before pushing to the upside. Check. This is break of structure. I'm supposed to see something like this. This is a break of structure. A break of structure here. I'm supposed to see a pullback, take me up, maybe another pullback. Then that tap on this other block on the downside. Do you understand? That's our formula. Yeah, our formula. This is the liquidity. Now it's creating the liquidity now. Yes, this one now is generating liquidity, or some persons can call it inducement. They are all part of liquidity. Yeah, they are all part of liquidity. Now this one now we just trap early buyers. Early buyers will be like, it's going from here. They will put their stop loss here. Later on, this guy will come and take them out. Tap here before moving to that same direction. Yeah, it might do something like that. So it's better I just stick to what I know, stick to my system, than jumping from one strategy to another strategy, or because I just feel price might move from here, I'll just run into the market. It's not like that. I have the system I work with, and I wait to see everything about my system on the chart before I activate. So that's for key levels. We've done key levels, FVGI, FVGBB. I just introduced it to my strategy. Let's finish the liquidity. Let's finish liquidity. I said a pullback after a break of structure, or before a break of structure, is called liquidity. Have you written that one?
Yes.
Good. We have the sell side liquidity, the buy side liquidity. All of those, they are just plenty grammar. If you have, let's say you have a ranging market, you have sell side, you have buy side. From here you take a buy. From this level, this is where you always take buy. From this level, this is where you always take sell. When you sell, you are telling the market you want price to move from up to down. When you buy, you are telling the market you want price to move from down to up. Automatically you have liquidity sitting around here. Yes, and you still have liquidity sitting around here. So take note of these examples. And you still have trend line liquidity. You see price can be moving like this, moving to the upside, moving to the upside like this. Around here, some persons might decide to take a trade from here, or buy from here. Fine, they will make money. Buy from here, set their, maybe they take profit here or here, they will make money. Some will make money, some will not leave the market, some will still hold the trade. You understand? Some other persons will take a trade from here, they will hold this trade, they'll say they want to hold it to maybe this region. Okay, some will take their profit from here. Other sets will take a trade from here. They'll target this high, they want to hit this high, while some will target something further. Now if you take note, this guy, their stop losses are here, right? Stop loss is here, stop loss is here. You have millions or thousands of dollars here sitting below this part. Now you have a trend line liquidity. You have trend line liquidity. That is, there are liquidities sitting below these guys here like this that has never been swept. Yeah, Meanwhile, there are liquidity here too. There's a liquidity here. You have liquidity here, but this guy have swept it. This guy have swept it. This move, yeah, this guy have swept it. So you no longer consider this upside. There was liquidity here. This guy swept it. You don't. Yeah, there was liquidity here. This guy swept it. So, but if you check the downside, there's liquidity here. Nothing has actually come to cover it before going back. There's liquidity here. Nothing has actually come to sweep before going back. So after this kind of movement, you will just, this is where you see price will do something like this. They will break this line, do maybe a retest, then boom, back. They will sweep everything here. Yeah, they'll sweep everybody out before they might not decide to do their up move. You'll not be like, these guys take me out first before. So let me look for a live example here. Let me look for a trend line example here. Now I have something here. If you check out this movement, price was making higher highs and higher lows here. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher, like that, higher low. Now look at the trend line. We have a trend line here. We have a trend line here. We have a trend line. Look at what price did. Price broke the trend line, gave a retest, came down, tap on this other block. There's another block here. There's another block here. Price tapped on this other block and came down to take out all of this liquidity. Look at the down movement. To take down all of the liquidity. After taking down the liquidity, now it now changed character. I want to start going up. This was the up movement some other persons they were looking for before. Some persons actually bought from here, put their stop loss here to take their profits here, while some other persons just say, okay, I want to take my profits here. Now the price has taken you out. Now it's not going to that your direction. See, it's pushing to your direction gradually. You get? Now it took you out first. Now it's going back to your direction because of that liquidity. Same thing happening in the chart every time. If you just take note, you see them. It happens every time on the chart. Every time on the chart. If you are focused enough, you will see them. You'll be able to spot them. Let me look for another similar example. Okay, we have an example here. We have a trend line to the upside too. We have this guy was just trending up. You see, it was trending up, giving us enough liquidity at the downside. Now it broke out from this trend line, gave us a retest there, swept all these guys out and tap on this. There was another block here, tap on this other block before it started going up. To that same up, some other persons, yes, some other persons actually bought from, maybe they bought from here, put their stop loss here, or they bought from here. Let's assume they bought from here, put their stop loss. No, they bought from here. They bought from here, put their stop losses here. For instance, their stop loss is here, targeting maybe here. Maybe they are targeting this high here. So if you get here, I'll take a profit. Now it was trending up. See, this guy came down to take you out first. After taking you out, it started going to your direction. Now see, it has passed even your take profit because you don't pay attention to trend line. If you don't pay attention to trend line liquidity, you become part of the liquidity. Okay, that's for that. That's for trendline liquidity. Now my setup, I told you about my formula before. I think I've said that like several times. You still remember? I, I say my strategy, the strategy I am teaching you guys now. I use structure will tell me my direction, where is this market going, up or down. I use liquidity, and I use POI. That's all I use. This is all. This is the formula. How do I know my structure? Where is this guy breaking structure to, upside or downside? If it's an uptrend, breaking structure to upside, say okay, this is my BOS to the upside, and there must be another block here to lead to that break of structure to the upside. Now I have my POI here. This is my POI. This is my structure. That is my break of structure to the upside. Now what I need is now my liquidity. I'll wait for price to generate liquidity. Maybe come to this area, tap here, move up a bit. When coming back, I'll join the trade from here. Set my long, put my stop loss here. Then I target this high. This will be my target here. I target this high. So if price should come here, give me liquidity up. If price should come here, tap me in, take up like this. I have my profit here. This is my formula. Same thing for downtrend. Broke structure to the down. Fine, I'm happy. I'll come here, I'll mark out my point of interest that led to that break of structure. I mark out my break of structure itself. I'm waiting for liquidity. Now liquidity will just come. It will not touch my POI. If it should come into my POI, meaning I'll consider another block below this other block. I will just need liquidity above my POI, do some basic movements here, tap on my POI, push down. This is what I need. So we can see this thing in the yes. This my uptrend now. This guy. If let me delete this guy. Now I have a break